Rose, and you are now tuned into Respect the Next.
I'm your host, Marlon Morgan, and you are now tuned in to Respect the Next Television. Right now, I have the talented, the super talented K. Rose. Say what's up to the people.
What's going on?
So welcome to New York City. How'd you stay so far?
It's beautiful. I love it here. It's definitely been an incredible, impact on my life.
So I like your style. You have the whole TLC thing going on. Was that like your inspiration when you going for that outfit?
I mean, a little bit every day. I mean, I'm inspired by TLC, Aaliyah, even Michael Jackson, Joan Jett, Missy Elliott, different people. Because I love rock, I love hip hop, I love all genres of music. But definitely today, I don't know, I was definitely feeling them. Yeah.
So Rosebud World, what is that all about? Is that a movement?
Yeah, it is. It's actually something I started when I turned 18. I got kicked out of my parents' house because I'm the rebel of the family, and I noticed that was happening to a lot of my other friends because they kind of wanted to live a certain way, and the parents didn't agree with it. And I didn't finish school. I chose music over school, and so I just kind of started a movement for youth. It's like an army of youth that's fighting for peace and fighting for peace within themselves and staying strong in who they are, even if they made mistakes. Because sometimes younger people can get really discouraged and not want to keep moving forward. And that happened to me, and I just I definitely want to be an example when it comes to moving forward, even with all my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So.
You're by far one of the best performers I've seen in years.
Wow.
And easily. I saw the LA Pride footage and I was just in awe. Like, who comes up with the choreography? Is it you? Or what's the process behind that?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of a hands-on type of person. I'm very in control of everything that I do. Only because, I don't know, it's easier, it's quicker. I'm always, I don't got the money to be paying people to do it. So, just doing it myself is kind of how I know how to do it. But the process, I mean, I love working under pressure. Like if I have like a show in like a couple days, like I love working under pressure. I record the song, see the visual in my mind, choreograph it in the studio, come up with the visuals for the video, and then bring the video to life on stage. Get my dancers together in Miami or in LA, and just teach them, and we'll collab and.
So Cool and Dre, how did you meet up with those guys? Those are like producing music legends. So how did you guys collaborate and get together?
Well, I performed at a talent show in Miami, and I was
your hometown, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Hometown. I was a special guest actually, and Cool was one of the judges at the talent show. Yeah, Dre wasn't even there, so Cool was there, and I performed, and then after I was done, he asked my manager for me to come back to the studio and perform for everybody. So a couple days later, I performed for Fat Joe was in the living room, Busta Rhymes, everybody was just there,
legends.
and I was so nervous, but I just gave it my all, and then they signed me.
So weren't you scared or nervous or
I was young. I was 16, about to turn 17 when I signed to them. So I had this I was invincible. You know what I'm saying? I was still living with my parents, and I just had this this support. I must say, after I got a little rebellious and got kicked out, the support, just a little bit. They wasn't agreeing with what I was doing, and that kind of got a little more difficult. So I think the more that's added to a young person's mind, the more difficult it is to just kind of have that fire. But just to keep pushing through is definitely what Cool and Dre kind of added to my life.
You did like a Michael Jackson dance for LA Pride. What was the inspiration behind that?
Definitely Michael Jackson, because I had just finished releasing my video, Bougie Girl.
Yes, I love it.
And thank you. It was a Middle Eastern type vibe, and I definitely was inspired by Remember the Time by Michael Jackson, and I incorporated that into my show, and I did the whole
I love
breakdown, and the crowd loved it, so I wanted to give them a little taste of what we used to have.
So you have any juicy news to reveal to the people, so we could get it first, of course?
Well, I have a new single that's about to drop. It's called That Fire.
Look out for that.
Yeah, That Fire featuring Rick Ross, produced by Cool and Dre. My first song produced by Cool and Dre, home team. And I have a new EP also dropping around the same time. It's called Sink or Swim. And it should be dropping around August, hopefully. So I'm very excited.
Like you said, you're a rebel, and there's a lot of young girls out there that can relate to you. So do you have any messages you want to give to the younger girls or that's going to look up to you, that look up to you now? I just got to take the glasses off for this one.
No, it's very important. just trust yourself. I would say just trust yourself. Stick to what you know. You know, doesn't mean be against your elders. You know, be aware of it, but trust your instinct because no one knows you better than you do, and no one can write your own life story. Only you can, and I know that from experience. So I would definitely, you know, that would definitely be my message. Just definitely stay true to yourself and trust your instinct, your first instinct.
Ladies and gentlemen, K Rose, thank you for everything.
Of course.
She's going to be a big star, so I hope she doesn't forget us.
No.
There you go.
Respect the next. Respect the next.